Hello, my name is Jeremy. I am a paramedic and current nursing student, and welcome to The Real Truth. Like, comment, and subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It really helps with this channel, and we're going to go ahead and get started with the video. Okay, so in this video, I'm going to talk about mask wearing and if cloth mask wearing is actually bad. So I got 3 different references to basically go off of. 2 of them is the .net source, so it's, 2 of them's coming off of medical.net, and the other one's coming off of CDC. So I'm going to start off with the 2 .nets, and then I'm going to basically confirm everything with the CDC, which is a .gov, which is probably the most credible out of all of these to base it off of. So the other one's is additional, and we'll go from there. So mask wearing and face covering, according to this study by the University of California on medical.net, with the series of effects that's pretty much going on, it pretty much showed that up to 90% of particles are blocked. So, and that's basically using masks. So in this study, it pretty much goes over without a mask, talking or passing through, it gave off 10 times more particles than simple breathing. Okay. Forced cough, it produced that much more, and consistently more if you're basically coughing consistently. So you have the choices that people tend to use: the cloth mask, the surgical mask, and the N95 mask. According to this article, the surgical mask and the N95 mask blocked as much as 90%. And the cloth mask, it pretty much said, in this one, it pretty much said that homemade cloth masks actually produce more particles than not wearing a mask. So that's okay. So that's just one portion right there. So remember, when you're doing all this, you also got to hand wash or whatever and that type of whatnot, so you can stop the spread. So I'm going to go to the second one. This one's also from medical.net. Mask wearing, hand washing, and social distancing against COVID. So the basis of this video, it had like a 200 case study, and it had like 800 people going in. So it pretty much just stated that you're at a meter distance, 85%. If you're within the distance but you're covered in a mask with less than 15%, 76% of less likely of getting it. And if you hand washed, 66%. So if you're doing all that, combine all that, it increases your chances of basically not getting it at all. So that was the gist of that one. And the final one, which is the CDC one, that .gov, the reference one, it basically excuse me, goes over like CDC.gov. It goes over medical and cloth masks were used by some participants in a control group, but the poor performance of the cloth mask persisted of the analysis. So from what this basically said is there was 19 studies where they used cloth masks, and they found that the filtration effectiveness of the cloth mask was lower than that of medical and respirations. So what it basically means is the surgical mask in the N95, it blocks it and it doesn't go through, but it also filters it at the same time. So whatever germs goes into like kind of like a fence and a net, it gets trapped inside. In the cloth, it can basically just do nothing, or in some cases make it worse because it's a petri dish for diseases. At least if you're touching the surgical mask, there's some type of filter system from when you're touching the mask on your face and when you're not touching it at all. The cloth is just the germs are right there, but the moment you take it off, you probably got it on your hand and you cross-contaminating, you got it all over yourself. So I bring this up because a lot of people basically don't believe in masks, and that's their right to do so, but it's stupid. That's the reality. It is. We're in the middle of a pandemic. But hey, if you want natural selection to kill you, by all means do it. Hey, that's your choice, man. Hey, hats off to you. But if you want to basically go about this the right way, use a surgical mask or N95. A little bit uncomfortable, but like I feel as though the surgical mask kind of makes it more breathable. Yeah, it sucks that we have to wear masks in the first place, but we are in the middle of a pandemic, and one that's as bad as the Spanish flu 100 years ago. So we got to take this a little bit seriously. But that's my quick thoughts on the matter. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.